Fit fans, and welcome to this review of the 2015 Russian Formula 1 Grand Prix. Sochi welcomed the Formula 1 Grand Prix for the second time in its history, and what we can say is that it has been a really wild weekend, not only in F1 but also in GP2 and GP3. So to clear the mess up, here are the top 3 and the flop 3 of the Russian weekend. Top 3 goes to Felipe Nasr. It was a kind of quiet weekend for him, but it was a weekend where he was able to shine to bring some strong points back to the team. Unlike his teammate, who is more consistent in bringing little amount of points, Felipe Nasr is able to shine on several occasions, and that makes him even more valuable. And this weekend was one of those occasions to shine for him. Top 2 goes to Sergio Perez. Thanks to a great strategy and a Finnish misunderstanding at the end of the race, Sergio Perez could score another podium after the last one in Bahrain 2014. This time, he shows that he isn't to be forgotten compared to his teammate who won Le Mans this year, but also he proves that Force India has the strongest lineup of their history, and they were right to continue with the lineup for a third year in a row. And top 1 goes to Carlos Sainz Jr. He clearly was the hero of the weekend. I haven't seen this crash and I don't want to see it. But I'm really relieved to see that he is perfectly right, and that before his braking problems was able to equal his best result in Formula 1 by starting with at the end of the grid. He really shows that he was really strong and not to be forgotten compared to Max Verstappen. Flop 3 goes to the marshals. Safety was the real problem this weekend, and we could see it with the fact that they repaired the barriers with scotch after Romain Grosjean's crash. And also we could see it with the marshals trying to cross the track to take back one of the piece of Carlos Sainz Jr. car, and it was in a blind corner where Sebastian Vettel almost hit him. So I think Monaco's marshals, we have to teach some things to the Russian marshals to make the Grand Prix of Sochi way safer than it is right now. Flop 2 goes to Kimi Raikkonen. The move at the end of the race was unnecessary, dangerous and stupid. Of course, it was not 100% his fault, and to me I can classify it as a race incident. But who said that race incidents were not stupid? This kind of race incident at the very last lap of the race was clearly unnecessary. And with the penalty he received after his crash, Kimi Raikkonen also offered the title to Mercedes for the team championship. Double punishment for Kimi Raikkonen and Ferrari this time. And the flop 1 goes to Nico Rosberg. Everything is not perfect in the Mercedes world, even if they got the championship, and Lewis Hamilton is very more likely to gain it at the next race. Nico Rosberg, who did a great pole position, suffered from mechanical problems which forced him to retire and to lose his second place in the championship for Sebastian Vettel, something that clearly no one expected at the beginning of the season is happening. A non-Mercedes is trying to challenge the second place of the championship, and this is clearly not what Nico Rosberg expected and needed ahead of the 2016 season. Picture of the weekend were the podium scorers wearing chapkas for Pirelli, and this is very Russian and I was really glad to see it. And I'm expecting Mexico after Austin with the cold boys heads. I'm expecting Mexico to make the podium scorers wearing sombreros on the podium. So thank you for watching. Even if Formula 1 only comes back in 2 weeks with Austin, there will be another vlog next week for my review of my Hockenheim weekend for the Formula 3 and the DTM final, which could have an impact on the Formula 1 and the GP2 grid next year. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to go to check on the Facebook page, which is now open. The link is in the description. And to follow me on Twitter, to follow my adventures around the world in racing, and to follow my adventures about Hockenheim. And I promise you something really big. Like, share, subscribe, and see you under the checkered flag. Bye!